Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly forecast for December 2 through 8. We have our little holiday theme in case you didn't notice. We're going to do something a little different this week. We're using Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer playing cards, although her nose is not red there. We're going to use the Rudolph playing cards because I did not find any Christmas decks. There weren't that many, and the ones I saw, I wasn't feeling it. So we're going to do playing cards, and then we're going to go ahead and pull a money affirmation for you from this deck here. This is for manifesting abundance. I know a lot of the holiday time, people get very worried about finances, even if you don't celebrate holidays, or even if it's not a holiday in your country or in your culture. You know, people generally like to work on manifesting money, so why not? That's what we'll do after we see what's coming up for the week. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Aquarius need to know about the week ahead? What is going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Here is your Monday, Tuesday, Aquarius, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There we are, my darlings. Monday, Tuesday. Oh, look who it is. It's our little friend. We were just saying hi to her. We have Queen of Diamonds, okay? So this is going to be something having to do with finances, with money. It can also do with like the home energy. For me, when I see Queen of Diamonds, it's also saying that you need to be spending time in your body. Aquarius, you are an air sign, okay? And it could be that because we're coming into the end of the year, maybe you're really like kind of getting into your head about like, oh, another year and what's happening in the new year. Or you might be looking back over things that have happened. Or you might be really doing a lot of spiritual work and a lot of meditating and a lot of like clearing your energy. And all that stuff is wonderful. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good things. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes we can go too extreme and we're not in the body enough. And for Aquarius as an air sign, you can be more prone to be in that mental, intellectual space. So make sure you're making time to be in your body. If you've been really stressed, this could also be a really good time to do things that are very soothing for you physically, like getting a massage or taking a hot bath, or like a bubble bath or a sea salt bath, or just doing something that's soothing to the senses. A lot of the times when I see this card, it also like emphasizes the simple pleasures of physical comfort. And this is one of the ways that you guys are going to be able to manifest abundance in your life. So maybe you're already doing the visualizing and the praying and the meditating. Maybe you've got all kinds of vision boards all over the place. But what's going to help you speed it along is to do things that feel very luxurious, you know, for you, that feel physically luxurious. And you don't have to spend a ton of money to do it. You don't have to spend any money to do it, right? You can maybe go out into like the garden or somewhere and get like, like if you have roses or flowers or daisies or whatever, I don't know, depending on where you live, it might be cold, there might not be flowers right now, but or you could do like a sea salt bath, or you could put plants or flowers or something, flower petals, whatever you kind of have around. You could do something like just a warm cup of tea with some cozy pajamas that you already have. Just pay attention to how things feel against your skin, to how things feel in your body, okay? And do those things that feel very relaxing, very soothing, very luxurious to you, right? Prepare a nice good meal that's satisfying for you, right? Depending on your budget. It can be a pack of ramen. If you enjoy ramen, it's a cold day, come home, have a nice hot thing of instant ramen or something. That's not expensive, but it can feel very good, right? Or if you can afford to do something more with just something more bigger than that, then do something bigger than that, whatever your budget allows. But just do things that are simple pleasures, simple luxuries that feel very good to you physically. And this is going to help manifest more abundance for you in your life and in your day-to-day kind of opportunities. Also, if you've been struggling at work, that's going to really help you get your footing at work. Spirit is saying some of you are worried because you got written up, or you got talked to, or you just feel like you're slipping. If you can take time to like just kind of pamper yourself physically, and like I said, you don't have to spend a ton of money. You know, just do something when you get home at the end of the day, just to kind of unwind, soak your feet, you know, in some hot water, whatever. Just you don't have to spend a lot of money. Just do things that feel good physically. And this is going to help you get grounded, get balanced, get nurtured, get soothed, so that you are manifesting that abundance. And look, sure enough, you have 10 of diamonds, right? This is like one of the happiest cards when it comes to finances. So this is coming up for a couple of reasons. Number one, it does let us know that you are manifesting, that your manifesting is going to be paying off. In fact, something might be happening for you in the middle of the week where you're like, wow, score, you know, like here it is, like this is the light at the end of the tunnel, or this is that things are finally beginning to move along. You could be getting good news that you're receiving a raise or a promotion, or you're being offered a new job somewhere else, you know, or just something that, hey, you know, yeah, we talked to you, but you're really turning it around, and, you know, keep this up, and, you know, there's room for you to grow here, or whatever. It could just be good news that's coming in terms of your finances, in terms of the physical, and in terms of manifesting, Aquarius. So don't be discouraged. Stay focused. You're going to be able to come into a better financial energy here. You guys have diamonds coming up, so clearly whatever's happening with your energy this week, a lot of it might be focused around, you know, the physical realm, the earth energy, you know, your physical needs and finances and career. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, this is 10 of spades. So you're putting an end to something. Like something is done. Now, I feel for some of you, you are receiving a job offer and you're leaving an old job because of the cards, the way they're coming up, the Queen of Diamonds, the 10 of Diamonds, and then to have 10 of Spades. Because 10 of Spades is like, it's an ending that's like coming in because there's other good things that are happening. 10 of Spades would be what we see in tarot as 10 of Swords. So anytime I see 10 of Swords in a reading, over the years that I've read for people, I usually see it come up when the person that I'm reading for is making a decision to walk away from something. Like they're just completely and totally done with something. They don't want it anymore. And it's bittersweet, right? Like they know they're going on to something better, and it could be kind of, you know, a little bit of bittersweet leaving something behind. But they're making a decision to end something because it's time for something better. It's time for something more. This can also sometimes be a card of, you know, healing from addiction or being able to kick a habit, right? And so some of you are really focusing on your body and focusing on taking care of yourself physically so that you can avoid some kind of an addiction. Now, I want to emphasize here, addiction is not always drugs or alcohol. You know, for some of you, it could be a situation where you're working on overcoming addiction to drugs or alcohol. However, it can be something like being addicted to a relationship that's bad for you, or a certain type of relationship, or a certain type of person that's bad for you. It could be being a shopaholic. It could be being a workaholic. It could be so many different things, right? People self-medicate in different ways. But some habit is being kicked and you're getting very focused. Aquarius, for those of you that I feel like you've been having a hard time finding your footing, I feel this is a week where you're going to make huge accomplishments, huge leaps and strides into getting your footing, into getting grounded, into feeling stable. And I do feel that many of you are actually also manifesting a change in your work environment, a change in your career environment. So either moving to a new department, or getting transferred to another location, or getting a raise or a promotion. Some of you might be getting a new job offer altogether, but I feel it's something you've been manifesting for a long time and you've been working to try to create for a long time. Or if it's not happening this week, you're getting in control of your life so that you're manifesting it very soon. For some of you, it may not come until January or February, I'm hearing, but it is coming, and this is the week when it's shifting to where you're in control and you're feeling confident about it, and you are getting good news. Some of you might even be told that, hey, you know, we really noticed improvements, keep this up, and you know, we're gonna move you up, or we're gonna recommend you for this or recommend you for that. So I do feel it's good energy for you all in terms of career this week. Let's go ahead and see what your money affirmation is for the week ahead for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And guys, I do suggest that you watch your moon sign and rising sign videos too, because some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. The affirmation might also be very helpful, so make sure that you do that. So let's see what's going on with your money affirmation here. All right, so some of you listened to this reading and you're like, oh, that sounds great, but whatever. That's never going to happen, right? Spirit is saying believe, 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 believe. Believe that you can have this transformation. Believe that these changes are possible, and believe that you are going to be able to make them successfully. Okay, I encourage you to look at this card, maybe pause and stare at it, or take a screenshot and look at it later and really see what pictures are jumping out at you, what colors are jumping out at you, and what that says to you. This is a great way of taking a general reading and making it more personal for you and your specific energy. So when I see the butterfly, that for me is transformation. Okay, transformation and changes, you know, being able to come out of the cocoon, being able to fly, being able to, you know, experience success, right? There's that transformation. Also, the orange is really jumping out at me. So the orange for me is telling me that you are going to be successful as you're also focusing on your sacral chakra. So this might be a good time for you to look up meditations for clearing or healing or strengthening your sacral chakra. If you're someone that you're really into the whole concept of food as a medicine, there is a belief that when you eat fruits and vegetables that are the same color as the chakra, then that is strengthening that chakra. So for example, you could eat oranges, orange bell peppers, carrots, you know, if you aren't allergic to those things, obviously, you know, but that would be like a belief that, oh, you know, you're eating those fruits and vegetables that are the color of that chakra, and that's good for that chakra. You can try that and see if you feel any different. It's going to be different for different people, guys, but something to strengthen the sacral chakra or focus on your sacral chakra is going to be a really good thing for you to do right now. Okay, because the sacral chakra is really helping you come into like being comfortable in your own skin, you know, having that confidence, having that belief in yourself. And so for some of you, something happened that shook your confidence. Maybe you're healing from a very traumatic relationship. Maybe you're overcoming narcissistic abuse. Maybe you had an employer that was really toxic and they made you feel like you can't do anything right. So now you kind of doubt yourself when it comes to work situations, or you'd love to look for a new job, but your current job makes you feel so incompetent that you think nobody else is going to want to hire you. That's a horrible tactic some businesses use, guys, but this is an opportunity for you to heal through that, to transition out of that, and to, you know, have your transformation. So let's go ahead and see what your affirmation is here, my darlings. We have, I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. Now, this deck is a little bit of an older deck. It was written and published a while back, and I know a lot of us don't write checks. You know, you might still write checks, but I know a lot of people don't because, you know, the way that we pay is changing. But you can use some kind of substitution here. You can change it in some way, right? Every time I swipe my card, or every bill I pay, right? Or, you know, every, you know, wire transfer I make, or whatever it is, however you pay your bills, however you pay for things, right? So you can substitute that wording. Okay, I believe that every bill I pay brings money back to me tenfold. I believe every time I am you know, financially responsible, money comes back to me tenfold, or whatever it might be, right? So you can word that however you want. You might want to watch your moon sign and or rising sign video and see what the affirmation is for that sign. and put them together and make one like longer affirmation, like kind of combine two in one. That could be helpful for some of you as well. And I really, really recommend that you guys watch the channeled messages for December. Okay, I do the love reading separate. I don't focus too much on love in the weekly forecasts. I'll do the love readings in a couple of days, although I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing the love readings. But channeled messages, a lot of you have asked for, so they are up. Channeled messages, for those of you who don't know, it is my voice you're hearing on the video, but I've stepped aside and I allow Spirit and the archangels to come through and speak through me. So even though it's my voice, it's not my words. And so that's been very helpful to a lot of people as well. That could really kind of help you if you're going through transitions and changes and healings. I would really recommend watching. And there's a link in the description for the December channeled messages. Private readings are on hold, guys, just for a little bit. I need to finish the 2020 forecasts for you guys. I want to do a video online for the people who can't afford or just can't right now get their private reading for 2020. So each zodiac sign at least has an idea of what's going on, what's coming up. I want to get those posted. And then I also want to redo the calendar because I'm going to also offer channeled messages. I may take off phone readings. There's things I need to figure out right now. So I'm going to redo the calendar. I'm going to get a few videos out, and then everything will be posted again. And I'll let you guys know when I'm doing the private readings. I'll let you know when I'm doing the private readings for 2020, the whole calendar year. Just bear with me. I thank you for your patience. I thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week, my dears.